The Journey of Ra in the Solar-Barque by Egyptian Classical Tales. Brought to you by TellStory.net, stories from around the world. Each day, as the world wakes from darkness, the sun god Ra sets out on the most important journey in all creation. From the eastern horizon to the western mountains, and then back again through the darkness beneath the earth. His voyage is what keeps the world alive and holds chaos at bay. Ra travels in two sacred barques. During the day, he sails in the Manjet, the boat of millions of years, a vessel of gleaming gold that blazes across the blue sky. When night falls and he crosses into the realm of the dead, he boards the Mesectet, the night barque, built to carry him through the Duat, the dark and perilous kingdom beneath the world. Ra himself changes with each part of the journey. At dawn, he rises as Khepri, the scarab-headed god, young and full of new possibility, pushing the sun up over the horizon the way a scarab rolls its ball across the sand. By midday, he is fully Ra, falcon-headed and crowned with the blazing solar disk, his power at its height. As the sun dips toward the western mountains, he becomes Adam, the aged creator, the light growing softer as the day draws to a close. Around him, a crew of gods keeps the barque on course and guards it from harm. Thoth, the ibis-headed god of wisdom, serves as navigator. Sia, the god of divine perception, stands watch at the bow. Hu, the god of sacred speech, chants words of power to protect against dark magic and curses. And then there is Set, fierce, unpredictable, with his strange beast's head and his spear gripped in both hands. For it is Set's violent strength that will be needed most when night comes. Through the 12 hours of daylight, the barque follows its ancient path across the heavens. The world below stirs and hums with Ra's warmth. Farmers work their fields, the Nile glitters, children play in the long stretches of afternoon light. The god watches over all of it, for without his passage, none of it would exist. As the barque nears the western mountains, the sky deepens to amber and red. This is where Ra must leave the living world and descend into the Duat. The bright Manjet is left behind. The Mesectet carries the crew onward through 12 gates, one for each hour of the night. The Duat is not empty. It is full of spirits, serpents, and ancient forces that test every traveler. Demons guard the gates and demand the correct words of power before allowing passage. Ra's crew knows these words, and gate by gate they press forward through the darkness, while the spirits of the dead line the banks, reaching out as the barque passes, grateful for even a moment of its light. The greatest danger waits at the river's deepest bend, Apophis, the chaos serpent. His coils stretch across the underground waters, enormous enough to block the barque's entire path. He is not simply large. He is the embodiment of disorder itself, the force that wishes to swallow the sun and plunge the world into permanent night. Each night, without fail, he rises to make his attempt. This is Set's moment. The fierce god braces at the prow of the Mesectet and drives his spear into Apophis's writhing body. Ra's solar disk blazes. Thoth speaks binding spells, whose words of power tear at the serpent's defenses. Together they push chaos back, not by destroying Apophis, for he cannot be destroyed, only driven off, and the barque presses onward through the final hours of darkness. As the 12th hour nears, the underground waters begin to flow upward toward the east. Spirits of the dead call out blessings from the banks as the light leaves their realm behind. Then, at the eastern horizon, the greatest transformation of all. From the spent form of Adam, the god of evening, Ra is reborn as Khepri once more, young, radiant, brimming with new life. The solar disk breaks the horizon, and the world wakes again. The battle will come again tonight, and the night after that. It never truly ends. But every morning so far the sun has risen, and that is the victory that matters.